The square root of 1,000 feels like it should be a nice round number, but it's not. It turns out it's one of those annoying numbers that doesn't really have a nice square root. A square root that just is an integer, or even a square root that's a nice fraction or decimal. Instead, it's an irrational number, and of course we could just go to the calculator to get the calculator to tell us, hey, that square root is about such and such. But if we wanted to estimate that ourselves, what could we do? Anytime the number you're taking a square root of is close to another number that you already know is a perfect square, you can use that information. The way that it works is this. For 1,000, it happens to be close to 1,024, which is 32 squared. So let's actually rewrite the square root of 1,000 as the square root of 1,024, our perfect square, minus 24, because 1,024 minus 24 is 1,000, right? Then we're going to rewrite that slightly as the square root of 32 squared, which is what 1,024 is, minus that same 24. Now we can say this is roughly equal to 32, of course, because 1,000 is close to 1,024, but specifically we're going to set this up as 32 minus that other bit, 24, divided by 2 times that square root of the perfect square we were close to. In this case, 2 times 32. That gives us 32 minus what simplifies to 3/8, or 31 and 5/8. If you multiply 31 and 5/8 times 31 and 5/8, or if you prefer to do the decimal, 31.625 times 31.625, you will see that indeed you get a number quite close to 1,000. We're just a touch bigger at 1,000.14. The reason this works is that we can say in general, the square root of any n squared plus a is roughly equal to n, the square root of the perfect square part, plus a, the leftover bit, divided by 2n. And you can verify this with something called a Taylor series if you so desire. Not quite as good as using a calculator, but a little better than saying, it's around 32.